Good morning, everyone. Actually, this is more of a interactive session rather than a teaching session from one side because financial management, everyone should know how to manage your money effectively. This is more important. Apart from earning, you should also know how to invest and multiply your money in the proper way. So, with whatever knowledge are acquired for the past 5 to 10 years, in the financial management, I'm just going to highlight what is the important aspect for a financial management. Most of us think that we should have a lot of surplus money for investment and wealth creation, but it's not true at all. Even a small amount can be invested over a long horizon period of time that can multiply your wealth and will create a financial freedom. So today we are going to see how we can achieve the financial freedom even if you have a small amount of money which can be invested over a long horizon period of time. So I am ready to answer any kind of question with my available knowledge. You are free to ask any questions. Now I will start the session. So how many of you have a short-term and long-term finance goals? Any of you can unmute your mic and you can talk to me. Anyone who is interested in participating with live interaction? Anyone? What is your short-term goal in the means of finance? Buying a phone, buying a car, something like that? Anyone volunteer?
Short-term goal for almost all. Sir, this is
Any?
Balu. I'm calling. Can you hear?
Yeah. That's it. The initial presentation I itself told it's a live interaction. Okay,
This
it's
is
not at all
Balu.
a one-way teaching. So you can ask a question. I can have a healthy discussion. If I ask about what is your short-term and long-term goals of
Sir, those
finance?
days. uh, Sir, this is Balu, sir. I'm calling you from Erode headquarters, sir.
Yes, nice to
Uh,
hear. Please.
as a medical reference, when we started our career, sir, our main goal was to buy a two-wheeler.
Yes,
But now we have changed it completely. Everybody wants to own a car. I
absolutely.
think probably on behalf of my people, their first aim is early as possible, even building a house. So that will be a short-term goal for any medical representative of the current generation.
Okay. Anyone who have a long-term finance goal? Anyone apart from me? Okay. Anyone? Somebody with
Sir, my
a
Trichy, sir.
yes.
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah. Please.
My long-term goal buy a 1,200 square feet place in my native to build
Okay.
a house for a rental house already.
Okay.
So two buildings means it will go. It will give rental for my family.
Okay. So the short-term and long-term finance goal varies according to the person need and their financial capacity. For example, a person who already have owned a house doesn't have to plan for his home construction or own house. Some people have a short-term goals like buying a car, buying a phone, or going for a trip, or building something necessary for them. Some people have a long-term goals for retirement, children marriage, and their education, and the post-retirement fund. So many things are there. So before having good financial freedom, you should plan your short-term as well as long-term finance and how much capital is required to achieve your short-term and long-term financial goals. Suppose this your company is providing surplus money for you. What is your plan? Will you go for a shopping, buy a car, or buy a bike? Or you want to close your debt or already existing loan, or you want to investment, or go for a jolly trip? Anyone?
Investment.
Investment.
Sir,
Okay. Anyone else?
It is the depends upon the condition, sir. If we are getting the loan for 7%,
Okay.
we are getting the investment profit is more than 15%. We are continuing with the debt. Otherwise, it is the debt is higher interest.
Yes.
So we close the debt first.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyone who want to buy a bike or car with
Sir,
surplus?
saving, sir. Another
Saving.
one point.
Okay. Anyone here go for a shopping with surplus fund or go for a vacational trip? Okay. As I already described, nothing is actually bad. Going for a shopping or going for a trip is nothing bad actually. But the thing is, you should have an adequate fund to maintain your financial freedom. Buying a car or going for a shopping, going for a trip is necessary. It's not absolutely necessary, but if you have a surplus fund, you can go apart from your closure of debt or adequate investment. So we are going to see what are the various steps involving the achieving the financial freedom. So anyone know different type of investment option? Whoever, maybe one or two option. Somebody volunteer.
Mutual fund.
Mutual fund, very good. Anyone else apart from mutual fund?
Sir, basic will be bank FD, sir.
Very good. Bank FD. Okay.
Then
Right.
For after 60 years, if you are planning, we can go for that PPF or
Okay.
work age limit. We can go with a short-term mutual fund or long-term mutual fund, sir.
Okay. Good.
Now they are not
Yes.
taking a role, sir. So if we can take a risk, we can go invest in that also, sir.
Okay. Anyone apart from FD mutual fund? Any other options? Anyone?
Gold, sir.
Sorry.
Buying gold. Investing in gold, sir.
Gold. Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. Somebody highlighted investing in a gold. It's a good option. Anyone else?
Investing on land.
No. Nobody want to invest in land.
Investing in the land. Land.
Yes. Very good. Investing in land. Anyone else? Investing in cryptocurrency.
Stock.
Stock market. Very good. Very good. Anyone else invested in cryptocurrency?
Invested in shares.
Shares. Very good. Stock market.
Bitcoin is actually
Okay. So we are going to see various options. I think few of you have already have a good knowledge about a different type of investment option. But how to plan your financial freedom in a proper way, I'm going to highlight. So I think few of you know who is a Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is a famous person in the US. He have a good, healthy financial freedom. He has a lot of quotes about the financial freedom. His famous quote is, "If you don't find a way to make a money while you sleep, you have to work until you die." It is a famous quote by Warren Buffett. Most of the financial advisors which highlight this important quote because you have to find some way so that your money will work for you rather than you work for your money. So some people will say money is not important and money is not everything, but make sure you earn a lot before speaking such nonsense. A famous quote by Warren Buffett. All of us is spending almost one third of our entire lifetime for earning the money. I hope everyone will accept, right? Almost 8 to 12 hours you are working in a day, spending your health, your time, and your body for a purpose of earning a money. So you have to earn adequate money before you speak. Money is not important. So this is a few important books. If you have a time, you can read it. The first book is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill and The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. These two important books, even though it's an old book, still it's valid book. So the first principle of money management is first and foremost principle of money management is budgeting. So even this day this holds good. Our India also planning for a budget on upcoming 1st of February 2021. So even if small family or big country need a proper budgeting so that you can allot your money according to your need and expense. So you should know the basic credit, debit and credit scores. What is budget? Budget is nothing but a tracking of inflow of money as well as expenses. People will say budget is difficult. Why? Because more discipline is needed. So you should calculate the amount you are getting by means of your income as well as you should calculate the expenditure by means of outflow. So the most important difficult part is procrastination. People will think tomorrow I will do budget or another day we will do budget. So it's not like nothing like that. So every day you calculate the expenditure you are spending by means of either maintaining the proper diary or mobile application. What is a successful budget? So first you have to identify the source of income as well as source of expense. Allocate your money according to your need and calculate the budget money. For example, for a month you are getting 30,000 and your expense is 20,000. Where you are getting the money and where the expenses go, you have to calculate. It also include the day-to-day expenses. Set always short-term as well as long-term goals. So the budget rules is few people will know 50, 30 and 20 budget rules. So if you have to divide your total income into 50, 30 and 20 budget. 50 is basic needs, house, groceries, transportation, basic bill, health insurance, car payment, etc. etc. comes under the basic needs, which allocate around 50% of your total income. And another 30% is for shopping, hobbies, restaurant, or entertainment. If you want to go some vacation, something else, or you want to buy a phone, something like that, that comes under 30% option. 20% you have to save. Save is always mandatory. The savings can be different type. From the upcoming slides, we are going to see the different type of saving option or investment option. This is a small example. I know most of you will be medical representative. You are getting salary from around 20,000 to 50,000, even 1 lakh might be there. For a rough estimate, I am planning for 30,000. If you have 30,000 of monthly income, your basic needs allocate around 15,000. And if you want to do some purchase and something like that, you can allocate your money around 9,000. You should always do savings of 60,000. How to do this? First, you have to do the saving, then subsequent basic needs. Last is what you want. Okay, so don't push all the monies into the basic needs, and last you will find some money for savings. It never happened like that. So first you do saving or investment, then subsequent you go for basic needs or wants.